Close your eyes. Travel back to August 26, 1883. You are not yourself. You are Ahmad, a fisherman, 24 years old. You live in a small village on the coast of Java, Indonesia. Your village is called Anjer. 2,000 people call it home. 12 miles across the Sunda Strait, you can see an island, Krakatoa, a volcanic island. 3 peaks rising from the ocean. Beautiful, peaceful. It's been there your entire life, your father's life, your grandfather's life. Quiet, dormant, safe. In 24 hours, that island will explode with the force of 200 megatons. The loudest sound in human history, heard 3,000 miles away. The shockwave will circle the Earth 7 times. A tsunami 130 feet tall will destroy everything you know. 36,000 people will die, including almost everyone you love. This is your story. This is Krakatoa. Sunday, August 26th, morning. You wake early. The sun hasn't risen yet, but you need to prepare your boat. Check the nets. Today should be a good fishing day. The sea has been calm, the weather perfect. Your wife, Sari, still sleeps. Your daughter, little Amina, curled beside her. 3 years old, your whole world. You kiss them both gently. Don't wake them. They need rest. Outside, the village is quiet. A few other fishermen prepare their boats. You wave. They wave back. Everyone knows everyone. Anjer is small, safe, home. You walk to the beach. Your boat waits. A small wooden prow, traditional design. Your father built it, passed it to you when he got too old to fish. Now it feeds your family. The ocean is calm, perfectly calm, like glass. The water reflects the stars, the pre-dawn sky, beautiful. But something feels wrong. You can't explain it, just a feeling. The air is too still, too quiet. Even the birds aren't singing. You look toward Krakatoa, 12 miles away, just visible in the darkness, and you see something, smoke, rising from the central peak, a column of dark smoke straight up into the sky. That's odd. Krakatoa hasn't smoked in years, not since you were a boy. A few small eruptions then, nothing serious, just steam and ash. It stopped after a few months. Maybe it's starting again. Maybe it's nothing, just the mountain waking up, stretching like a sleeping giant. You push your boat into the water, climb in, start rowing, away from shore, toward the fishing grounds, toward Krakatoa. Sunday morning, the eruptions begin. By 9 a.m., you're 2 miles offshore. The nets are set. You wait. Let the fish come to you. This is the patient part of fishing. The boring part, but necessary. The smoke from Krakatoa is thicker now, much thicker. The column rises thousands of feet, spreading at the top like a massive tree, a pine tree made of smoke and ash. You've never seen anything like it. Other fishermen notice too. Boats gather, everyone watching, pointing, discussing. Should we go back? Someone asks. It's just smoke, another says. The mountain's been dead for years. This is nothing. But it doesn't feel like nothing. The smoke is black, dense, and it's growing. Every minute, the column gets taller, wider, darker. Then you hear it, a sound, deep, low, like thunder, but not thunder. It comes from the island, from Krakatoa, a rumble, a growl, the mountain speaking. The sound continues, doesn't stop, just a constant low roar, like a beast waking up, angry at being disturbed. You make a decision. I'm going back. You pull in your nets. Empty. No fish today. They know something. They've already fled. Animals always know first. You row toward shore, toward Anger, toward your family. The other boats follow, all of them. Nobody wants to stay out here, not with the mountain acting like this. Sunday afternoon, growing concern. By noon, you're back in Anger. The whole village is on the beach, everyone watching Krakatoa. The smoke column is enormous now, 20 miles high, maybe more, blocking the sun, casting a shadow across the strait. The eruptions are getting stronger. Every few minutes, an explosion, a blast. You can see fire, lava fountaining from the peak, rocks shooting into the air, landing in the ocean, steam rising where they hit the water. The sound is constant now, not just rumbling, explosions, loud enough to hurt your ears, and you're 12 miles away. What must it be like on the island itself? We should leave, your wife says. Sari holds Amina close. The little girl is crying, scared by the noise, by the fear and the adults' voices. Leave, you ask? Go where? Inland, away from the coast, to the hills. You consider this, but your home is here, your boat, your livelihood, everything you own. Can you just abandon it? What if the eruption stops? What if this is all it does? Smoke and noise. The village elder, Pak Hassan, makes an announcement. We stay. The mountain has erupted before. It always stops. We are safe here. Anger has stood for generations. It will stand through this. People want to believe him, want to believe they're safe, so they stay. You stay. But you tell Sari, pack a bag, just in case. Food, water, clothes. If we need to run, we run fast. She nods, understands, goes to prepare. Sunday evening, the ash falls. As the sun sets, ash begins falling. Not like snow, heavier, darker, hot ash. Tiny pieces of rock, pumice. It covers everything, the roofs, the streets, the beach. A gray blanket. You sweep it away from your door, but more falls, constantly. An inch, 2 inches, 3. It piles up, covers the boats, the nets. Everything turns gray. The eruptions are bigger now, more frequent. Every minute an explosion, visible even in the dark. Orange flashes, lightning in the ash cloud, thunder from the mountain. The ground shakes, your house trembles, pottery falls from shelves, cracks appear in walls. Children cry, women pray, men stand outside, watching, waiting, wondering if they should flee. But where? The ash is falling everywhere, for miles, tens of miles. There's nowhere safe, nowhere close enough to reach before dark. You make sure your family stays inside, away from the falling ash. It burns when it touches skin. When breathed in, it's not safe. Amina coughs. The ash is getting into the house, through cracks, under the door. You stuff cloth in the gaps, wet cloth. It helps, a little. Tomorrow, you tell Sari, if it's still going tomorrow, we leave. We go inland, to the mountains, away from this. She agrees, holds Amina close. Tomorrow. You lie down, try to sleep, but the noise never stops. The rumbling, the explosions, the house shaking. Sleep is impossible. You just lie there, staring at the ceiling, listening to the mountain destroy itself. Monday, August 27th, 5:30 a.m. Dawn comes, but it's not dawn. The sky is dark, black. The ash cloud blocks the sun completely. It's like midnight, even though it's morning. Explosions are constant now, one after another, the biggest yet. The sound is deafening. You can feel it in your chest, in your bones. The whole world shakes. You step outside. The ash is knee-deep, still falling, hot. The air is thick, hard to breathe. You tie cloth over your mouth, over Amina's mouth. It helps, barely. The village is chaos. People running, gathering belongings, loading carts. Pak Hassan was wrong. Anjer is not safe. Nowhere near the coast is safe. "We're leaving," you shout to Sari. "Now, get Amina, we go." You grab your prepared bag, food, water, a few precious things, photos, your mother's jewelry. Not much, can't carry much, just run. The whole village is moving, 2,000 people streaming inland, away from the beach, away from Krakatoa, toward the hills, toward safety, hopefully. You're halfway through the village when it happens. 10:02 a.m. The final explosion. The sound. Oh God, the sound. The loudest sound in human history. Krakatoa explodes completely. The entire island gone, disintegrated in one massive blast. The sound is beyond description, beyond comprehension. It's not just heard, it's felt in every cell, every atom. The air itself screams, the earth screams. You fall, everyone falls, knocked down by the shock wave, the pressure wave. It hits like a physical wall, invisible, unstoppable. Your ears burst, blood, pain, but you can't hear it, can't hear anything, just ringing, endless ringing. You look up, see Sari on the ground, Amina crying, silent crying. You can't hear her, can't hear anything. The sky lights up, bright as day, brighter. The ash cloud glows, lightning everywhere, hundreds of bolts, thousands. The air is electric, charged, alive. Then darkness, absolute darkness. The ash cloud expands, blocks everything. Day becomes night, instant night. And you remember the briefing, the warning, the thing that kills after eruptions. Tsunami. "Run!" you scream. Can't hear your own voice, but you scream anyway. Grab Sari, grab Amina. Run! To the hills! Run! The wave. You run, through ash, through darkness, stumbling, falling, getting up, running again, toward the hills, toward higher ground, away from the beach. Behind you, you hear it, feel it, the ocean, but wrong. The ocean is leaving, the tide going out, fast, impossibly fast, the beach expanding, boats left stranded, fish flopping on wet sand. This is the sign. The tsunami is coming, the wave. You run faster, legs burning, lungs burning, carrying Amina. She's crying. You can see her mouth moving, but hear nothing, just ringing. Other villagers run too, some ahead, some behind, all fleeing, terror driving them, primal fear, run or die. The wave hits. You don't see it, too dark, but you hear it, feel it, a roar, louder than the explosions somehow. The sound of the ocean becoming a wall, a mountain of water, 130 feet tall, traveling at 500 miles per hour. It hits Anjer, destroys it, instantly, completely. Houses, boats, trees, everything, gone, swept away, obliterated. The wave races inland, chasing you, chasing everyone, a white wall of death in the darkness. You're 100 feet above sea level, running, climbing, higher, higher. Is it enough? Is it high enough? The wave slows, loses energy, climbs, reaches 70 feet, 80, 90, 100 feet above sea level. You're at 120 feet, just ahead, just barely. The wave stops, falls back, retreats, dragging everything with it, bodies, debris, lives. You collapse, can't run anymore, just collapse. Sari beside you, Amina in your arms, alive, all three of you, alive. You look back where Anger was. Nothing, just water, foam, debris floating. Your village, your home, your life, gone.
The aftermath. The eruptions continue for hours, smaller now, the mountains spent, destroyed itself, but still dangerous, still deadly. You sit on the hillside with hundreds of others, survivors, maybe 1,000 out of 2,000. Half the village gone, dead, drowned, crushed, buried. You recognize faces, neighbors, friends, but so many missing. Pak Hassan, dead. The baker, dead. The teacher, dead. Names, faces, memories, all gone. The ash keeps falling, for days, covering everything. The landscape changes, unrecognizable. Villages buried, forests flattened, the coastline redrawn. Ships report the sound around the world. In Australia, 3,000 miles away, people hear explosions, think it's gunfire, artillery, a war, but it's just Krakatoa dying. In Rodriguez Island, nearly 3,000 miles away, the chief of police reports cannon fire from the sea, but there are no ships, no cannons, just the sound, traveling across the ocean, across the world. The shockwave circles the earth 7 times. Barographs around the world record it. Scientists in London, New York, instruments jumping, recording the passage of the shockwave, days after the explosion, still traveling, still measurable.
The global impact. Krakatoa's ash reaches the stratosphere, circulates the globe for years, creates the most beautiful sunsets in history. Red, orange, purple, vivid colors. Artists paint them, photographers capture them. The whole world sees Krakatoa's legacy in the sky every evening for 3 years. The ash reflects sunlight, cools the earth by 1 degree Celsius. Global temperature drops, weather changes, crops fail, famines, all because one mountain exploded. The island is gone. Where Krakatoa stood, just ocean, deep ocean. The caldera collapsed, creating an underwater crater 4 miles across, hundreds of feet deep. But the volcano isn't dead. In 1927, a new island emerges, Anak Krakatau, child of Krakatoa, growing, building. One day it will erupt again. The cycle continues. The survivors. You stay on the hillside for 3 days with the other survivors. No food, little water, just waiting for help, for rescue, for understanding. Ships arrive from Batavia, from Java, bringing supplies, medicine, taking survivors away to safety, to refugee camps, to new lives. You board a ship with Sari, with Amina, leave Java, leave everything you knew, start over, somewhere else, somehow. Years later, you tell your story to Amina when she's older, when she can understand, about the day the earth screamed, the day the loudest sound in history destroyed your world. She listens, wide-eyed, can barely believe, but it's true, all true, documented, recorded, remembered. Krakatoa, August 27th, 1883, 10:02 a.m., the day that changed the world. The legacy. Today, we know what Ahmad couldn't know. The science, the measurements, the scale. The explosion was 200 megatons, 13,000 times more powerful than Hiroshima, 4 times more powerful than the largest nuclear bomb ever tested. The sound was 172 decibels at 100 miles away. The threshold of pain is 130 decibels. The threshold of death is 190. People within 60 miles died from the sound alone. Eardrums burst, lungs ruptured, killed by noise. The tsunami traveled across the Indian Ocean, reached Africa, South America, the English Channel. Small waves, but measurable, recorded. The whole world felt Krakatoa. 36,000 people died, most from the tsunami, some from ash, some from the shockwave, some from starvation afterward. Entire villages, whole islands, populations erased. But life continued. Survivors rebuilt, had children, told stories, remembered. And the volcano? It's active again. Anak Krakatau grows, erupts regularly. Scientists watch it, monitor it, knowing one day it might repeat, might scream again.
Sleep peacefully. Close your eyes. Return to the present, to safety, to silence. Ahmad was not a real person, but thousands like him were. Fishermen, farmers, families, living normal lives until the mountain woke up. They experienced something beyond comprehension, the loudest sound in human history, a force of nature so powerful it changed the earth itself, changed the weather, changed the sky, changed everything. But they survived, some of them, enough of them to tell the story, to warn the future, to remember. Breathe slowly, deeply. Rest. You are safe. No volcano threatens you tonight. No tsunami waits. No ash falls. Just peace. Just quiet. Tomorrow, when you wake, remember Krakatoa. Remember that Earth is alive, powerful, beautiful, and terrible. That nature can create and destroy, build and obliterate, all in moments. And remember the survivors, those who lost everything but kept living, kept loving, kept hoping, because that's what humans do. We endure, we continue, we remember. Good night.